Hey, what's good everyone? It's your boy Dizo and you are watching the ShadeSnSoleS channel. Today we're going to be doing an episode for the unboxing series, and I'm very excited because I've heard a lot of people talk about this shoe and now I was finally able to get it. I know this is a huge ass Nike box, but that's because I bought two pairs. You guys know I read posts and I read write-ups, but I tend to not read or watch videos from other people until I get my own pair, because when it comes to sizing, it just doesn't dwell well for me when I listen to anybody else. So that's why on some shoes, if it's like the first time the shoe comes out, I buy two pairs, one a half size down and one a true to size. That way when I do mess up on the sizing, I can't blame it on anybody else because I have both pairs. So now here we go. Let's hit that intro and let's begin with the unboxing video. Home, I don't have my unboxing. Oh shit, this was already open. Damn, even my room key. Oh shit, hold up. Alright. Shoe, second shoe. Okay, it's actually got a nice box. I don't know. Okay, so like I said, this is just a sticker. I don't believe I've ever seen this type of box from Nike, but okay. So I got an 8.5 and an 8. So my true to size is an 8.5. Okay, so let's stick with that. And then I'll show you guys a video in the end which one works better for me, whether this is my true to size or need to go half down. Alright? Here you go. Box. I don't know. I personally don't know what this means. Okay, so don't ask me about that. Own space. Whatever this symbol means. This box is just different from a regular Nike box. That's all I can say. Greater than what? I can't find anything else. Beyond own space. Greater than. Alright, so enough with the box. Box tag reads Nike Air Zoom G.T cut, size 8.5. That is my true to size. $170 is the retail price. Carbon paper with all those designs from outside the box. And now it's time to see the shoes. Whew. Oh my god, man. Like, I think just on initial impressions, initial look, I think I may be in love, man. I think I'm in love, bro. Hold up. Okay, so that's the traction. You guys already know I unboxed together with you guys, so I haven't seen this in person yet. Whew. Alright. I'm done drooling, I think. Let's talk about it. Oh my god. Different panelings too. Okay. I'ma calm down, bro. Alright. Product description read. So the product description, they don't have this colorway anymore, so let's talk about a different colorway. Or choose a different colorway. Basketball shoe, Nike Air Zoom G.T cut, $170 for retail. The Nike Air Zoom G.T cut is made for the space makers, the players who use their skills to create space for themselves and others. This lightweight, low to the ground silhouette is built to minimize ground contact, giving you a sense of total control and lateral stability. It also comes equipped with a full React drop-in sole stacked on top of a parabolic Air Zoom strobel and an Air Zoom unit in the heel. Oh shit. Okay. Providing a snappy, responsive feel. Alright. You're getting me aroused right now, Nike. Create your space, change the game. The Nike Air Zoom G.T cut is made for the space makers. This is the same thing as the first one. Respond and react. A full React drop-in sole paired with a parabolic Air Zoom strobel cushioning stacked with a zoom unit in the heel helps provide the responsiveness you need to create space and opportunity off the dribble. Creative control. A thin layered sole is sculpted to provide edge-to-edge traction and help minimize ground contact for a sensation of total control. This shoe is for players who can create space to score on defense or reclaim space with intensity on the defensive end. Comfortable in space. Low to the ground design built with reinforced lightweight layered mesh provides containment, man. What the hell is going on with me? Hold up. Provides containment and optimal lateral stability. It also features a plush interior, making it ideal for players who want to feel quick without sacrificing comfort or control. More benefits. A stiff clip around the heel helps lock your foot in over the cushioning. React foam heel wedge adds responsive comfort. Greater than, okay, so there we go. Greater than series. You remember I was talking about the box? Creating the next era of basketball. The future of basketball is positionless, faster, and more efficient. Players have to cut quicker, run faster, and jump higher than ever to create the separation they'll need to compete at a high level. By precisely engineering the fit, ride, and traction, Nike Basketball's Greater Than series aims to deliver measurable benefits to athletes who use their quickness, speed, or vertical ability to gain an edge and go beyond what's thought possible. All right, so we're done reading the product description read. Now it is time to just admire the shoes by itself, man. Traction. All right, let me see. Thin layered sole sculpted to provide edge-to-edge traction. Okay. And help minimize ground contact for a sensation of total control. Shoes for players who can create space. Alright, let's go off with that. Can that be true in this? It is thin layered and is sculpted though. Like, there's some sculpting right here. Like, there's a dip. Just a little bit. If you're being very meticulous about it, like, you can feel it. I've seen this before. I think it was on the Dame 7s Adidas. Yeah, and I've described how this can affect this type of traction or outsole indentation or a little bit of dip right there can affect the lateral movement, and this one's very effective. This one's just very subtle in comparison to the Dame 7s though. Let's see what else. Okay, I thought this was a plate. It wasn't. It's the exposed air strobel right here. sorry, or Zoom Strobel right here. It's not even a plate. So I do not recommend playing this outdoors because you don't want to puncture this right here. That's the bag for the Zoom Strobel. Damn. Okay. All right. So that's it for the outsole. I'm sorry guys, I'm really drooling over the shoes right now. The midsole. There's a lot going on in the midsole. Okay, so a full react drop in insole. Okay, let me just take that out just to show you guys. I normally don't take my insoles out, but since this is intentionally a drop in insole, I would. Okay, this is all react right here. All right, the Zoom Strobel, as you can see. Yes, and then on top of that, inside the heel, you also have a zoom unit right here. So you got this, all right, you got the react, you got the Strobel, full length Strobel, and then another zoom unit in the heel. Okay, so that's how much things are going on in there. And not only that, you also got this type of rubber. I don't know what type of rubber this is, but this is, so there's two types. All right, there's two types of things covering the midsole. This rubber right here, I don't know what type of rubber this is. This is not react, I can tell you that, although this one's written react, but that's because of this. See that? You see the patterns? Okay, see the patterns? All right, but inside here there's also, like I said, an air unit, right? So I'm glad that they use a different type of rubber here and exposed it for that rubber, or sorry, for that air unit to actually have room to compress and also expand. So when you're pushing on to the air unit, it expands within. After it collapses, it gives you, after it's able to collapse, it's able to give you that pushback or that energy return that it's supposed to. I'm glad this is exposed, and I said that because over here this is not exposed rubber. This is, see that? It's a little bit hard. So it's a little bit hard, and I normally would have an issue with that, but this is already too low to the ground. I know that it's not covering this portion, that it wouldn't bother the entire full length Strobel. Sometimes if this is encased way too much, then there is no air, or sorry, no space for the air Strobel or the zoom unit, whatever they put on in here, to expand or collapse, as I was explaining about the heel. So this don't really matter, and I'm not sure if this is TPU right here, but I don't know, TPU or plastic. But this for sure provides that support instead of just regular fuse, and would also provide that extra stability when you do your lateral movements for this one. You can see that. I'm gonna just show you guys the way it feels, or the texture of it. Okay, see, like you can actually bend this too. All right, but this white portion, I don't know what this is. This is, I think, just for additional reinforcement, but this material is kind of hard. All right, so that's it for the midsole, man. Like, there's a lot going on in that midsole. Let me see, this one right here is elevated in comparison to this. This one's rigid right here, which is good for heel containment. This side, this one's soft, but this is just for reinforcement for the medial portion. I like it. Like they're really thinking about the mobility of the player or whoever is using this, but at the same time you got support right here, you got support right here, and although you can bend this, like, it doesn't feel flimsy, like you're gonna be worried about it or some type of way, you know. Alright, so now it's time for the upper. The upper is comprised of lightweight layered mesh. Okay, let's check those out. Let me see if removing the flash can help you guys see it better. No, it does not because of the lighting over here. Let's just turn it back on. Sorry about that. The swoosh right here, I think is made out of, I can't even tell you guys what this is made out of. So this one is actually harder than this one. Like this one you can bend easily. See that? Okay. Materials. Lightweight layered mesh right there. This one right here, I believe, trying to see if this is genuine leather. Let me see, take that out. I don't like getting my shoes dirty if I haven't even worn them yet. All right. Even if this is synthetic leather, which I'm not sure about, I'm glad they put this here because it got me confused whether if it's real leather or not. And that's how good this is. Okay, this is either synthetic leather or real leather. I can't really tell you guys, but it feels good. 01, I think this is because this is the first basketball shoe in the greater than series, so I think that's what that number is for. Nike 2021. Man, they have a lot of paneling going on here. So this is actually the stiff clip that they were talking about. They also got this. I forgot to mention about this. This is an extension of the heel support. And then on the forefoot section, this feels like neoprene. Or the material at least feels like neoprene. The holes, like you can actually, that's for ventilation right there. You can see my fingers go in. Swoosh on the forefoot section. Whatever they use for reinforcements right here, they made a pretty good job, man. Like this is very thin leather. Look at that. It's actually stitched over. See that? Because this is actually, I'm not sure if this is synthetic or actual leather, but it's got a leather texture and I like that they made it that way. And then so this is an overlay and this is another overlay right here, this section. Alright, so mesh is the first layer. Second one is the overlay, leather type of overlay. And then they got this one right here too. I don't know what this material is. It says create separation. But yeah, it's there. So that's the only reason why I'm talking about it. The tongue is also a neoprene finish. It's got the this symbol. I need to find out what this symbol is. That's the tongue. Let's see if there's anything else inside. You know what? Let me unlace this. Show you guys what's inside the shoe. If there's anything else worth mentioning. Nothing better than experiencing a brand new shoe with you guys, man. Alright, so that's the tongue. Oh wow. Look at that. Look at how thin this is. I don't know if you guys can even appreciate that, but just from me stroking that, look, even with my fingers from the outside pushing in, like you guys can already see it. That's how thin the material is. See that? Oh my god, I cannot wait to play in these, man. It's not the lightest shoe there is, especially even if after I put this drop-in insole, but yeah, I am still very excited with the shoe. All right, nothing else left to do but to do not an on foot but the sizing of this, and let's get that done right now. All right guys, so on my feet right now, this is the 8.5 on my right side, this is the size 8 on my left side, right? Okay, the size 8, I tried to go down half a size on this one for this side of my feet, and look at the lengthwise back to front, it's just perfect, right? It's perfect, it's right there on the tip. But the issue with this is because of this reinforcement right here, my fat pinky toe on my feet is hurting right now. If it wasn't because of that, I would have gone with this size, and I don't advise everybody or most people because that's just my level of comfort with shoes. Like, I want it snug. If you're really gonna ask me what sizing to go to, I would tell you to go true to size, which is the 8.5. I went through this. This is the true to size side of my feet, or of the shoe that's on my feet. But if it wasn't for the pain right here, I would have gone half down, just because I like my toes like at the tip of the shoe. Is it really that far from true to size? No, you can see right there, it's not that far. And this is majority of the people find comfort in their shoes are, but not me. But just because it's painful, that's why I'm sticking with true to size. Most of the people I know, like I said, are more interested in this type of feeling as well. All right, so let's get back to the table and give our final conclusion of the shoe. Whew. All right, final conclusion. This video has been going on for so damn long already, but I love the shoe, man. I love the shoe. I love how low to the ground it is. The React foam in there, just by walking around and stuff, it does compress a lot, and you can feel, bro, you can almost feel the ground with this. I think all this really needs is a little bit break-in time. See, because it's a little bit stiff, but I know in time, man, like this will break in. This will be glorious. This will be glorious. So the moment you set foot in this, it's a little, the upper as well, like it feels a little bit stiff, you know, it feels a little bit stiff in some areas, but I'm glad that they actually did the paneling. And the reason why I'm glad that they did do the paneling is because, like, this area is stiff, this area is stiff, but in the areas where it's supposed to collapse, like here and here, there's no panels, so it can just collapse freely. And that's one thing I like about the upper. Regardless if the other parts were stiff, this part was a little bit stiff, the heel felt secured, all that stuff, man. And this is just an unboxing. I ain't even giving you out a real review because I haven't played in this. The only time I'll be playing in this would be indoors, because check that traction out. That's not even just full-on rubber. I don't know. It's got that thin film looking like type of thing. Like, I'm not comfortable wearing this outdoors because I don't know, I'll mess it up. But I'm pretty sure indoors this will do pretty damn good. Like, I'm almost sure of it. But yeah, I just can't wait to play in these. And again, for sizing, if you guys want to know about the sizing, generally people would like the true to size of this. Okay, I'm just gonna tell it out. The only reason why I personally like a snug fit, and the reason why I'm personally forced to go true to size was because it was a little bit painful here for my pinky toe. If it wasn't, I would have personally gone half down because I want that snug fit. But the true to size wasn't even far of a gap enough that I'll just take the true to size on this one so that I won't hurt my pinky. At the same time, just wear thick cushioned socks with this, and I know I'll be fine even with that little space. Okay, so again, go true to size, and I know that's how the general public would have wanted their shoes to feel anyway, comparing from the two feelings. And yeah, I think that's it. I just can't wait to play in these. If you guys enjoyed the video, please hit that thumbs up. Also, if you guys want to subscribe to the channel and help my channel grow, hit that subscribe button. Also, to disrupt the YouTube algorithm and would distribute my videos to people who would also be interested in looking at this. And if you guys don't want to miss out on any new videos that I put out, either the unboxing series or my real review series, make sure to hit that bell button as well. Again, I want to thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for your support. It's your boy Dizo, signing off. Peace out.